My name is Dr. Fatima Zannagana. I'm the proprietress of Golden Olives Academy, Abuja and Maiduguri, Borno State, and I have an NGO, Purple Hearts Foundation.
So my name is Hajj Fatima Wali Abdurrahman. I'm a grandmother.
For me, Hajj is a cleansing of the soul. It's the time for me to have a deep connection with my Creator and to be focused and not to be distracted by worldly affairs.
It's a rehearsal for Yawm al-Din, the Day of Judgment. I like the fact that millions of people are doing the same thing, worshipping the one God, and you definitely feel a connection. Because as Muslims, we always have to remember that we're here to prepare ourselves for there. For me personally, being on the Arafah, it was an opportunity for me to be heard by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to a point that I broke down in tears. So I think that was because I was asking him so earnestly and I could feel that I was asking him, you know. So I think that on the Arafah was the most profound time for me, yes. But watching, it's just amazing when you see millions of people, some old, some crippled, you know, just all striving for this one same, you know, ritual.
Well, I would say the day of Arafah, the fact that we had a seamless and comfortable space to really switch off our phones and reflect and be in connection with our Creator, that really touched me. And I felt all the monies I paid was nothing compared to the sanity that I had for that day. It was really blissful. Qalam Tours has become family, and I wish I could pay and be going every year. And I really want all my family to experience what I experienced. The fact that it was a small group, I think that was a plus. We were all in the same bus. We did everything together. And at the end of the day, we became a family. And I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody again at the reunion.
It was more than what I actually expected. I have family members that have traveled with Qalam, but honestly, the experience was much more than I expected, and they took very good care of us. So traveling with Qalam, I think it takes away the distraction, you know, and allows you to focus on your faith. You know, you don't have to worry about hotel bookings or looking for transport or, you know, all those other things. Because honestly, sometimes Hajj can be very stressful. Apart from the rituals, there's so many people, so, you know, accommodation can be a problem, transport can be a problem, feeding can be a problem. Even though there's, in terms of them being sacrifices, there's a reward for them, but it takes you away from time that you could spend worshipping your Creator. So Qalam provided that for us completely.
Go with Qalam Tours, because I have been to Hajj 3 times. The first time I went pilgrims. In the beginning, it was hellish, but then it became better and good. And Alhamdulillah, although at that time, that was some 30 years back, at that time, they hadn't taken measures at the Jamrat to stop the congestion and pushing and shoving. So it was terrible. It was a terrible experience. But my second time, I followed a private international, I went international, but as I said, what they promise you and what they give you is totally different. It was a bad experience. And that was 10 years after my first travel. And then 10 years after, I went with Qalam Tours, and I just felt as if I was in paradise.
I would definitely recommend people to go with Qalam because of the experience I had. And in fact, not only will I recommend, I have already recommended to people that, you know, because while we were there, we did see some people that came with other groups and who suffered some inconveniences that we did not suffer. So yes, definitely, anybody that would tell me they're going on Hajj, I will definitely recommend them to go with Qalam.
I've already started doing that. I have been an advocate of Qalam tours from the time we landed. So inshallah, I've gotten my dad and my husband. They're going to sign up and go with Qalam tours. And I have a couple of friends that I've spoken to. I don't know how their preparation is, but they are keyed in to using Qalam tours. So, but I've told them to do it fast because it's like time is ticking, and already he has a number of people signing up for next year.